My super dudes and dudettes, we're putting it together today. What am I talking about? We're driving a Chiron finally to see if that's gonna be my next car. I came over to Prestige Imports here in Miami. My friend Brett David introduced me to Alejandro, who owns Anarchy Wheels and also Wheels Boutique. And they're making this happen. I can't thank them enough. The car's gonna have a little trick up its sleeve, you'll see, but here she is. Sergio, let's just get in there. This is crazy. We gotta take this car out of here, guys. I wanna show you everything. Give me a second. Or you know what? Sergio, just cut to your beautiful footage. This is incredible. This is such an easy car to drive. All right, so the first thing I like to do always is, let me take this car somewhere so I can understand it, I can feel everything about it, and then make the proper assessment as to what are the goods, the bads, the ugly, the beautiful. But I don't think there's gonna be a lot of bads on this one, guys. I would be bullshitting you if I started to talk shit about this car. It's so perfect. I'll let you know all the details. We're just gonna go get a coffee right now, and then we'll talk more. Sounds good? Let's do it. And you know that felt just like it's barely moving. Oh shit! That was a gold-wrapped car. The shit you see in Miami. Wow, it feels like the car is not even fucking pulling an effort. As soon as I get on that turn, I'm flooring this. This is insane. We haven't used any of the power. Any of it. I hope you know that. I hope you know we haven't used any of the power yet. None. None. You feel the engine still can go like so much harder than this. You can use this every day. All day, every day. If you have the balls to drive a $3.5 million car just every day. But you could. You really could if you wanted to. That's crazy. This is so clean, and just feeling all the turbos getting completely full of air and just starting to fucking spin. See, this superpower I have of feeling everything in the car, it's horrible on planes, but on these is, it's magic. This thing is magic. I want this so bad! Man, what a freaking car! That 720S has 1,000 horsepower. It does a quarter mile in less than 8 seconds. Or in the 8 seconds, I think. It's madness. Madness how fast it is. It's faster than this, which is ridiculous. And right here, I couldn't find a better spot to park the car. There's boats right behind us. This is Miami at 100, guys. This is the key. And for those of you who have a Jetta or a Passat or any Volkswagen, this is not that key. This is the second key to the Chiron. My God, this beauty. I don't even want to talk about what this is exactly right now. All I want to do is show you everything inside so that you understand where everything is. It's absolutely madness. And the one thing you got to understand about this car, it's not so much about how expensive it is. It's not about, oh, how fast it is. It's the perfectly engineered car. So everything is going to be pieced together at the highest standard of quality in every sense possible. From all of the carbon fiber that we see on the door, which is gorgeous. Some storage space right here on the door for your wallet. You can put a bottle of water there, your Evian or whatever, whatever you can drink at that level. And then look at the materials. These are made to be timeless. These are meant to be something that will never go out of style. And even pulling up and down your windows has never looked better. Then your unlock of the car, right here. This is how you open the car. These are for your mirrors. So left, right, middle, you know exactly what that does. And before we jump inside, let me show you right here. That is your e-brake, just sitting right there. That's your e-brake. And behind it, you see you can stick another key. That's your speed key. You're gonna put that key in when you wanna go top speed in the car. This already has it on, so we don't even have to insert the key. The seat, there's a lot of carbon fiber and leather accent details. It's gorgeous. Nothing's missing here. The seats are electric, even though the only thing that's not electric is pulling it forward or pulling it backwards. That's manual, and that's completely understandable because of the shape of the seat. Now let me sit inside the car. I'm gonna turn it on because it's so hot. So foot on the brake, engine button, and the beast becomes alive. Oh! Let me show you this first. Number one, 300 miles an hour on your dash, people. That is absolutely ridiculous. Let me mute that music before I get copyright strike. On the left, you're gonna see your RPM. So that's your RPM. I just revved it a little bit for you to see that. More inside to the left, you're gonna see the PS for the turbo, the pressure for the turbo. Right there, you're gonna see your gas level, how hot or cold the car is. Right there, how many miles. And in here, you're gonna see park, neutral, drive, start, all of that good stuff. Your miles per hour. And then right there on the right, you're gonna have a menu that's controlled by these delicious buttons right here. And I gotta tell you, the way these look, and I know it comes from the Veyron, the look comes from the Veyron, but the way these look and feel is, I mean, nothing feels like it. Even in Paganis, it's a little clunky when you touch all of the instrumental. And of course, because they added so much more to it, Bugatti is more minimalist. They don't want to mess so much with everything and add so many buttons and different layers and textures. They just want to make it timeless. And I think they've killed it. So again, this is for all of your menus to go back, up and down within the menu. That's how you control that. Left, right, and OK gets you into a certain thing. Now, in here, you have your volume, skip track, favorites, and obviously for your phone. Now, down here, let me show you. This one I had no idea. So this is the Bugatti mode of drive. This is comfort, basically. So that means the car is at a proper height, you get the right power, the steering doesn't become crazy, nothing. The second you go like this into this one, that's Autobahn mode. What does that mean? The car lowers and immediately the wing pops up. I don't know if you can see the wing, but the wing comes up. That's what that does. And then there's a further mode, which is called handling mode. That means traction control off in a Bugatti. No one needs that, people. No one needs that. So we're gonna go back into Bugatti mode because it is nice and simple. And then to the left, that's the lift. If you pull it to the left, that means the car's gonna go up and it's gonna be perfectly fine. That's your steering wheel, obviously, plus the paddles, which are gorgeous, 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 and they feel amazing. Now, moving on to the right, the air vents. Guys, you know when you drink Evian and then you drink, like, just say, like, disgusting water? Yeah, you're drinking the same thing, but one of them just is so refreshing and so tasteless and so perfect. And the other one tastes like something and it's kind of shitty. This is the Evian of AC. It's so ice cold and so nice, and the perfect amount of air comes out of these. I am blown away even by the air vents in this thing. Let me take you to more of the menus that you see right here, which again, very simple. This is just to point the air into whatever direction you want to have it. So most likely it'll be my face, since it's probably the thing that gets the hottest. Then down here, you're looking at how powerful is the AC gonna come out, or if you want to put it in auto. Down here, you're gonna do to circle all around, and also your temperature. As you can see, 64, 63, we're gonna keep it in low because we're in Miami and it's hot. Those are your butt warmers. The car doesn't have perforated seats, which means there's no cooling of your butt, but you can select who do you want their butt to be heated. All you do is press one of these or this, and then just do the intensity like that. Boom, down here you have your hazards, and right there, that's right, press to park, you go right to drive, you go left to neutral, and then you go back to reverse. It's really that simple. I'm sorry, this and this to reverse. It's really that simple. And also your reverse camera is right there. So I'm gonna put it in park, not mess with the car, and now show you where all of the storage is. This is such a simple car. It doesn't have much. Even the speakers are hidden, so you can't see anything. I mean, let me open these. You don't even get a mirror, my friend, for $3.5 million, but that's not what you're buying this car for. And if you have $3.5 million, you better carry a mirror with you, right? So there's a lot of storage space, not crazy, but like I said, right here on the doors, underneath this area, there's some storage. You can probably put your wallet or something really tiny there. And got a glove box. And in the glove box, you can fit a couple things. That's not so bad. And then on the other side, you're gonna see the same things. So not a lot of storage in the car, but no one's expecting that. The average Bugatti owner basically is a billionaire and has 100 and something cars. So I think they'll be fine with the limited storage. The lights in the car are very simple. Right now, they're in automatic mode. That means if I open the door, they're gonna turn on. This is completely off and that's completely on. It's that simple, people. There's nothing else to this other than the incredible driving that he does and the incredible performance and incredible engineering. You see the launch control right here, my friends? That's to go fast, really fast. So I'm gonna enjoy the car a little bit more. We're gonna take the car back and I'll share my final thoughts with you once we're driving because, oh my God. That's 0 to 100 miles in like 2 milliseconds, Sergio.
That was 100?
I mean, no, it was not. Where am I going? Are we going to the gas station or not?
We gotta get gas.
We really gotta get gas. This right here is the only negative to this car. There's only one negative, and that is you need a lot of gasoline for that W16 engine that makes 1,500 horsepower. It's an 8.0 liter engine. So you need a lot of gas. The tank's not that big, which is smart because it makes it lighter and easier, but that's the only downside. But that doesn't matter at all. Let me tell you all of the things that make it. Hang on. The gas station, now we can focus on the positives of these cars, which they're so tremendous. All of my favorite things are, let me start with this one. The engineering behind putting all of this together and being such a solid package is beyond anything. What that means is everything in this car is perfect. The sound system is the best one, even to the point where the AC, and this is not a joke, feels so crisp, so crisp when it comes out cold. It's like drinking a cold bottle of Evian. Like, that's how well engineered the car is. That's number one. Number two, the simplicity of the design inside. Inside and out. It doesn't have a million things hanging from it. It doesn't need all of the extra bullshit that some other manufacturers put in the car to give you the appeal of like a higher end car. It doesn't have any of those things. It doesn't need them. Every single one of them is so simple. Every single thing here is so simply made. Your AC is right here. All of your controls for the radio and for anything in your menus are right here. Start the car right here. It's so easy to use. 3, it's related to the engineering, but it's the way it drives. This is the most bipolar car I've ever been in my life. When you want to just cruise down the street, you have, let me remind you again, 1,500 horsepower in that W16 8.0 liter engine with 4 turbochargers. And we're driving right here in the middle of the city. You want to go forward, just accelerate a little bit. It's not going to give you that kick that a Pagani, that a Lamborghini does. It's insanely well built. So whenever you're at low speeds, it's the best car. It's the best GT you'll ever get in. The suspension is perfect. And whenever you want to get on it, he does all the tricks. All of the tricks and more. Hang on. This is torque like you've never felt before. The suspension in this car is incredible. Every time you hit a mode, it becomes better and so different from what it is. But right now in comfy mode, this is an incredibly comfortable car. It actually feels pretty much like that Bentley GT, but also the acceleration has got to be one of the points. My God! I can't tell you how fast we were going, but if there was a cop chasing me, he'd be down 80 blocks down. I mean, holy shit! Holy shit! That all-wheel drive just makes it take off. There's no slip. He doesn't feel out of control. Anyone, if I thought in the Veyron anyone could get on the throttle and just mash it and be fine, this is the next level of that. Acceleration is another big point. Major point. And what can I tell you about the sound? Again, this is not a roaring V12 that's just gonna make you cream your pants by the sound. This is a turbocharged Dragon. And the way those turbos kick in, and the way they sound from the outside, the way they sound inside, the way they sound when they're loaded, the way they feel as you're pressing on the accelerator and you just feel all of the air winding them out. Wow, this is the best example of that done. Ever. This is that. I mean, 4 turbos, right? Of course it's gonna sound like that. I mean, the other thing I love about this car is the rear wheel steering. It's so essential now in modern cars. It makes the U-turn so easy. But more than that, it makes the car not feel boaty. It doesn't feel laggy whenever you're changing direction. It takes on that direction immediately. It makes it feel light on its feet. It makes it feel ready for the next turn. It's really got that Performante-like feel of I can go wherever you tell me to go, like a shark in water, and that is insane for a car that weighs as much as this car. So it feels light on its feet because of the rear wheel steering. Rear wheel steering is necessary in every car, and especially these big cars, and it makes this Chiron a whole different monster. Wow. And what can I tell you about the design on the outside? The design on the outside now, it's a whole different level. When the Veyron came out, everyone said that it looked too bulky. This doesn't look bulky at all. And I know design's very personal, but to me, this is one of the most gorgeous cars on earth. And those headlights, the laser headlights. Also, what can I tell you about maintenance? This car has a 3-year maintenance and warranty included. So you don't have to spend all that money changing oils like in the Veyron. You don't have to spend that money if you get hit by a rock in the radiator. It's not gonna cost you $80,000. So it's kind of gonna save you money. I feel like those people at Browse Online, they're like, oh my god, if you buy 10 of these, they'll give you 1 for free. You're saving so much money. I feel like one of those guys. That's the end of it.